In today's episode, let's answer the number one question sales professionals ask me about generative AI, particularly people who are in complex sales environments like enterprise sales, SaaS, mortgages, college educations, real estate, etc. The number one question is, can generative AI by itself make me some hot leads? No. Nope. It can't. Sorry. That's it. Video's over. No. Generative AI, and in particular, large language models like those that power services like ChatGPT and stuff, they're word prediction engines. Like, yes, they can exhibit fascinating emergent properties like reasoning, but it's still unclear if that's even an AI thing, or if that's a language thing, meaning it's inherent to the language itself. We don't know. A hot lead, as you're a real estate agent selling a house, you get this one's a hot lead. That's someone with strong buying intent. A hot lead may communicate their intent with language, but buying is not a language task, and it's certainly not something a machine can do on your behalf right now. If anything, buying is an emotion task, and language is the proxy we use to express that emotion, but it is not it's not something a machine can generate. It's not something the machine can make for you. And I have seen some truly awful, like horrendously awful takes on using AI for lead generation. I saw one guy, he was suggesting that you should just use AI to look at all the people on LinkedIn in your space, and then use generative AI to guess their email addresses based on their name and company, and then mass email them. No, don't do that. That is illegal. Those are not only not hot leads, they're not leads at all. They're at most are cold prospects. By definition, a lead is someone who raises their hand and says, I would like to know more about what you have to offer. Maybe I'm going to buy, maybe I'm not going to buy, but at least I want to know more. When you're when you are misusing AI like that, those people have not raised their hands at all. So they're not leads. Now, to add a little bit of nuance to this, does generative AI have a role to play in lead generation? Absolutely. When you have language to work with, it can absolutely help you infer what's being said, what's not being said, how it's being said, commonalities in the different ways people communicate with you. The other day I was having it look at thousands of different questions that people were asking about a specific industry, and looking for thematic clusters to then create content around those clusters, answer those people's needs for that industry, hopefully nudging them to want to do business based on those needs. Generative AI can digest down the huge amount of qualitative data and make it useful. But that is a long way from, make me a list of hot leads, make me the Glengarry leads. No, AI can't do that. That is just as much a fiction as a Terminator at this point. Can AI be used to identify hot leads? To a degree, yeah. If you have a contact form, or you have a call center, and you have a generative model that can evaluate sentiment and tone and what a person is saying, you can absolutely put that in your work stream to say, like, hey, this person appears to be exhibiting buying intent from what they are saying. And it can help you identify that and maybe, express it, make it a priority in your system. Generative AI can make content based on ideal customer personas and profiles. It can absolutely do that, but it can't just make leads. The only thing that can just make leads are the leads themselves. You can help to generate demand. Your marketing team should be doing that with demand generation. You can create opportunities for people to become leads by making it easy for them to reach you. You can try to build a relationship and trust with targeted content that's useful. That's a good thing to do with generative AI, but it can't make leads for you. So that's going to do it for this episode. Thanks for tuning in. I'll talk to you soon. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And if you want to know when new videos are available, hit the bell button to be notified as soon as new content is live.